Yeah. Alright, here's the feedback checkup. We have all the big chunks out, the seats and upholstery and stuff, as you can see. And then we haven't found anything except for a couple koozies, some bush cans. I think I like bush. Got you a nice ant nest there. Look at all the big boys there. But nothing major. The bottom fell out here when I stepped on it earlier. Trying to save some of the hardware because it's stainless steel. That's expensive. But yeah, so far, here's the real tester. We'll open the glove box. So we have the keys. We'll get rid of all the black widow nest around it. Alright. And we'll pull the key out. And we'll find out what's in here. Looks like some lead weights on top of it. Or we won't find out what's in here. There we go. There we go. Lord. Oh, come on. I don't want to break it. There we go. Alright, what do we have here? Looks like some flares. And some more black widows. Handheld red signal flares. Alright. That's a score. Boat registration from, I don't want to share their name, 2010. Alright, we got tools. And a whistle. And some tools here. Here's some flares. I got more flares. Hold on. We got some flares. Fingernail clippers. Yeah. We got a little keychain buoy. We got money. Man, this thing is paying for itself already. Here. Alright. I'm guaranteeing there's a big ass black widow in here. I stick my hand in here. Alright. Maybe we can find like a Lincoln nickel or something. Or whatever they call them. The big expensive ones. Here you go. Man, this is a score. Oh, another set of keys too. Alright. We'll go ahead and get rid of these keys too so they don't get lost. Oh, damn it! Come back here. I don't know why it's so hard to... There's some kind of weird push thing. I don't know. We'll leave it in there. Got the remote. Power. It's not working. Here, keep the controllers. There we go. Alright. So we got us a Hummingbird 105SX. Man, the Quicksilver 3000 series throttle and trim. Man, this is a beauty. Little Merc Cruiser. Yeah, so this is her so far. We'll continue to get crap out of here and keep you updated on what we find. I'm real curious to know. I'm guessing the fuel tank's right there. Real curious to know maybe if there's something in there. But we'll keep digging and find out, let you guys know. Alright. After about an hour of cleaning out, this is what we ended up with. So I haven't found any soft spots or anything in the fiberglass. Looks like some crazy cuts are in the fiberglass though. Dirty, but it's all looks okay. Got the fuel tank. So this Trashsport is 1996. Is I think she still has some life left in her. The motor I can feel on top of the carb, so which means there's no filter on it, which kind of sucks because who knows what got down in there, because this was on top and I'm sure some water got in there, so I'm not sure the status of it. I'm gonna clean it all out first. Lots of spiders and centipedes and ants and stuff. She probably weighs a ton less. Here's all the stuff from the seats and stuff. We got some to fit in the trash can, so not all of it, but there she goes. Good update. She probably weighs a lot less. So what do you think, Callan? Huh? What do you think?
Better than we first saw.
Yeah, better. It's getting better. Kids were not involved in this because it's gross and I don't want them to do anything. Wore a mask and gloves and all the smart stuff. Trying to save all the stainless steel hardware. The bucket there. Trying to save it all. Trying to determine if I should tear out all the wood then pressure wash it, which probably should because the wood's all toast. So I'll probably tear out all the carpet, all the wood. The underneath the engine looks pretty clean down there. There's some cans still left in there, but I'm not sure how solid the mounts are anymore. I don't think they'll be solid, so I'm pretty sure I'll have to rebuild mounts. The transom looks solid. I didn't feel no soft spots. I didn't feel no soft spots on the bottom. The outside looked okay. Not sure what the status is of the transom or motor, obviously, but this looks faded, but I think once it's clean and buffed out, I think it'll come out nice. We'll see. I didn't feel no soft spots. The trailer's in really good shape. I had to put 2 new wheels on it to get it here. I drug it out of the woods. It was underneath a bunch of trees. Had cats in it and stuff. And I drug it out with the bad tires on it, but pulled it out 30 feet and put new tires on it. But yeah, it looks like 190 euro Trashsport. But it came with the titles, which was good. But yeah, this is her. 2010 was the last time she was on the water, it looks like. The guy I got it from didn't know how long it had been sitting unused, but the trans and everything seems solid. Seems solid, everything seems solid. The inside, the floor shot, so. But that's just some plywood and carpet. Like I said, it's gonna be a budget build. The motor is the big question, right? So right now I'm only out 600 bucks if the motor doesn't check out, but I'll probably tear out the floors and stuff first, then worry about the motor, because I need to find out if that's bad. So if that's bad, then might as well junk the boat and motor. I didn't see when I bought it. I looked for cracks underneath the exhaust manifolds. Seems where the most common ice frozen, you know, people not winterizing properly. It's the most common place. I didn't see any. I took a bunch of pictures underneath there. I didn't see any. I did that before I bought it, but doesn't mean they're not there. Oh yeah, it came with some skis underneath the floorboard. I don't ski, but I got some skis now. Some Performer combos. But everything else is pretty much toast in here. But that's it. I'm only out 500 bucks if she doesn't pan out. But I'll continue to tear out, and then I'll let you guys know how that goes. Fuel tank's plastic, so it should be okay. Wiring didn't look too mangled. It looks like someone took a battery out of it, but the wiring doesn't look like it's been messed with too much. So I'm not sure, but I see some people running wires across the carpet for speakers. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that yet, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know once it's. I'm probably gonna tear out the floorboards next, and then I'll check back in with what else I find. But this Trashsport 190 euro. That's her. All right. All right, guys. Boat is pretty much cleaned out. Took a couple hours, blood, sweat, and tears, and it's pretty much cleaned out. All the garbage. Carpet's out, floor's hosed, all the junk's trash is all cleaned out. Now we're down to the motor. I want to see if this motor will run before we do any more investment in this. It looked like a little bit of moisture on the dipstick. The carburetor is hosed, so that'll be interesting to see if we can get running. It looks pretty complete. I took the gas tank out just because it needed to come out. There's a little bit of old gas in there, but I gotta see if this will run first. If the engine's toast, then this whole boat isn't worth it. So we'll see if we can get the engine to turn over another day, and we'll see if we can get her up and running. The wiring looks not too hacked up. Whoever hacked up all this fiberglass in the boat did a number. I don't know why you would cut all that off, but I don't know. So yeah, the fiberglass, except for the floor here, is the bottom is sturdy. Everything's sturdy on the hull and transom. Everything. There was definitely some repair fiberglass down underneath the motor. So I don't know if this is maybe not the original motor or what happened. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. It has the Gen 2 Alpha on it, and like I said, 4.3 liters. So we'll see if we get it turned over, see if we can do motor things, and we'll start diagnosing the engine and seeing if it's still a good motor. And then we'll kind of go from there. But the boat's cleaned out. All the organisms and living stuff mostly is out. The floor is trash, but I'm not going to worry about that until we figure out about the motor, because I don't know if it's worth it, but we'll see. Alright, so until we play with the motor would be the next step. I'll check in with you guys. But yeah, anniversary present of the year, 15 years. She's so thrilled. Yeah. Next year she'll ask, be careful what she asks for. So. Alright guys, check in with you later.